Hello. Today I'm going to be talking about some of my tips and advice uh, regarding when a physically disabled person requires assistance. Uh, Tip 1: don't ever feel bad about offering help. There's many people that I think I've come across, I sense that they feel quite uncomfortable offering help for my physical needs, because I think they feel that they have to tread on eggshells, that I might feel patronised by the asking if I need help, which I can understand. But really, I just wanted to say that offering your help is never a bad thing. If it comes from your kindness and comes from a good place, never feel bad about offering help. If you see someone struggling, don't worry about it. Just offer it to them. Again, that's to do with physically disabled individuals and others. Everyone. So yeah, always offer your help. 2, make sure you ask permission. So, you'll be surprised. Many people will just see that a physically disabled person is struggling and just help them without even asking. And I think this is quite bad because you're taking away the autonomy. You're taking away the individual's choice to ask for help or to accept it. You're not really treating them as a thinking, functioning human being if you're going in and you're just doing the task regardless. Even though, of course, you're doing it out of the kindness of your heart, it can still be quite upsetting for the individual to be on the receiving end. So always ask. Might seem like quite an obvious one, but you'd be surprised. Another tip is always be patient. Many physically disabled people, including myself, we have our own methods of getting around. For example, if I'm carrying something very heavy down some stairs, I will sometimes shuffle on my bum and move the box and myself systematically down. I don't do this so much in public, it's not very dignified, more at home. But the point is, I get the task done. That's what matters to me. A lot of physically disabled people I've met, and I have friends that do similar things where they have their own long-winded kind of methods of doing things by themselves. And I think it may seem a little bit strange to an able-bodied person because they might think, well, why don't you just ask someone to do it for you? But that's not really the point. It's about the independence, which is very important to everyone, and especially physically disabled people. So if you see a physically disabled person doing something a little bit weirdly long-winded, but are managing fine, it's important to understand that it's good for them, that they've found their own way of getting things done independently. Another good tip, which I think my family use with me, is allowing me to ask rather than asking me if I need assistance. When I go out with my sister and we are going to be required to walk an awful lot, she says to me, almost every time actually, if you need to sit down at any point, just ask me. If you get tired, just ask me and we will sit. That way, she doesn't have to ask me constantly throughout the day. She doesn't have to worry about how I'm feeling because she knows that I will take the responsibility of asking myself. And I think that's really important too. If you can just make it known that you're there, you're willing and able to help if the person needs it, that's all you need to do. Talk to the person and say, look, whenever you need it, just ask me and I'll come and help you with whatever you want. Could be something really tiny, like helping them carry a drink from room to room, or opening doors for them, things like that. But if you give them the autonomy and the power in asking, it means that it's a lot less hassle for you. And as well, you're giving them the choice over their own body and the way that the situation and the way that they get around. So my underlining point is, don't be scared. Just offer the help and be there and talk. We can sort of make our... This is such a rubbish video.